So whenever I bring up Tekashi 6ix9ine, people either give one of two reactions. They either really like his music and think he's hilarious, or they absolutely hate him and think he's very, very annoying, or they just don't like the things going on in his court case. But the main important thing of this is that people know who he is and they're talking about him. So if people hate him so much, why is he so popular? So today I'm really going to try to explain why 6ix9ine is so popular. So obviously one of the first big things that Tekashi did was link up with Trippie Redd, and this was still when Trippie Redd was relatively small. He got featured on the song Polls, and even in that video you could see at the time that Tekashi was very different. The way he delivered his lyrics was very different, with all that screaming he did, all the way down to his look. In the age of SoundCloud rap where everyone has face tattoos and looks really crazy, it's honestly insane to see someone like Tekashi who even stands out from that crowd with his rainbow hair, his 6ix9ine tat on his face, and all the grills. This is one of the first steps to Tekashi getting so big, is the fact that he was so unique and he clearly stood out among the rest. It's very clear to me that Tekashi really understands how the internet works and how to generate hype for himself and to get more views leading up to his single. While you look at a lot of other artists, they might do better than Tekashi in terms of sales, but in terms of just engagement and social media following, Tekashi is one of the biggest artists out right now. Another person who's really benefited from this is Lil Pump. While Lil Pump's music is very successful, he's more known for a lot of the antics and things he does on Instagram, and Tekashi is relatively known for the same thing. When you think of Tekashi 6ix9ine, you think of a lot of the beefs that he's in, a lot of the feuds that he's starting, and you think about a lot of the skits that he's doing on Instagram to try to make fun of other people. At the end of the day, a lot of people find Tekashi funny, and that's partially why they like his music. While his music is completely unrelated to these beefs and this other stuff, while his music is more in terms of gangster rap, if you even want to call it that, because a lot of people believe Tekashi isn't even a real gangster, but he just hangs around actual gangsters. But a lot of people can really look past that because they think Tekashi as a person is really funny. I think if you don't like Tekashi for his personality and you think that he's just very annoying, I think it's always important to keep in mind that he's the embodiment of the internet and he is just one big troll. Everything he does seems to be trolling, whether it be going at other artists or starting beefs with people, or honestly just doing ridiculous stuff on the internet. It's all clearly for attention and none of it is meant to really be taken all that seriously. Tekashi claims to be this big bad gang member, but when you start to look at his past, you start to question that a little bit, and when you look at the person that really is Tekashi 6ix9ine, you start to see that he might not be this gangster that he pretends to be, but honestly that just makes the troll even funnier, that he's able to make fun of people who are actually taking this seriously and claiming to be gangsters and testing their gangster in a way, as he likes to say it, and he's not actually facing any real repercussions. It's just trolling at its finest. He's able to antagonize these people with little to no repercussions. So there's a famous saying on the internet that you should never feed the trolls, because all someone trolling wants is your attention and wants you to be mad, and that is clearly what Tekashi is doing. With people getting mad at him, they're still talking about him and he's still becoming more and more relevant because the people who claim to hate him cannot stop talking about them. And that's why it's so good to be a troll here on the internet, because all you want is attention and all you want is views, and if you're able to antagonize people, all they're going to do is continue to talk and talk and talk. And that's why Tekashi's name is continuing to get bigger and bigger, whether it be scandals, whether it be the things he's doing on the internet, or whether it be his music, someone is talking about Tekashi. This is where DJ Akademiks comes into play. DJ Akademiks and Tekashi 6ix9ine are clearly friends, and they clearly seem to be working together in some capacity, and Akademiks benefits off all the ridiculous stuff that Tekashi's doing, and that's why he covers him, and Tekashi also benefits off the fact that Akademiks is talking about him. The relationship and the business that they've done together really seems to work because they really feed off each other and they're really pushing each other to be even more successful. I made a video a few months back asking if Tekashi was going to be around for a while, and in that video I didn't really think Tekashi 6ix9ine was going to be around for that long, but now as a few months have gone by, it's very clear to me that Tekashi is going to be here to stay if he can stay out of jail. He's very good in the social media age of capturing people's attention, whether that be good or bad attention, because at the end of the day, all publicity is good publicity. And Tekashi, it seems like, while he might not be able to be the biggest artist because of the things he's doing, I think he's always going to remain remain relevant, at least for the next few years, if he's able to keep this up, because it doesn't seem like anyone's really gonna touch him, as he's really just antagonized so many people who claim to be these huge savages, and nothing has happened to him yet. And if he continues on this trend, I think his popularity is just gonna continue to rise and rise. But yeah, guys, that is why I think Tekashi 6ix9ine is so popular, mostly just because the dude is a big troll, and people on the internet, especially most normies, have not realized that you cannot feed the trolls. But let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Why do you think 6ix9ine is so popular? Do you think it's all his music? Do you think it's his antics? Or do you think it's a little bit of both? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you dislike the video for some odd reason, be sure to hit the dislike button. And if you're new, how about you subscribe? But yeah, guys, this has been JacobThrowaway, and as always, peace out.